Hello everyone, I want to welcome you this time to my YouTube channel. Today I want to discuss with you, and I want to start by asking you a question: that do you still believe in the Pi Network project? Pi Network started going to 7 years ago, about 6 to 7 years ago. People mined it and they kept on mining, and after 6 years it got launched, got listed. Then the price began to dilly-dally. It went up, it came down, and the belief was that it was going to go up again. But 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks after the launching, the price have been dipping seriously. Many people that had high hopes, they are having their hopes dashed because of this serious dip. The dip is not just that it's dipping, it is that it is continuously dipping. That is what bothers many people. Many have come into the project with high hopes, and even before the launching and after the launch, many bought Pi. Many bought Pi when it was $1.70, believing it was going to $10. Many bought Pi when it was $2. Many bought Pi when it was 1.5. Many bought Pi from the exchange or not from the exchange when it was even $1. And currently the Pi is trading for less than 50 cents. And this have left many thinking, what is actually wrong? Many have said the Pi is a scam. Many are bothered, they are worried, what's going on, what's happening. So in this video, I just want to ask you the question, and I want to do a simple analysis. That what is wrong with this Pi? I've done a video titled "What is wrong with this Pi" previously. What is this thing called Pi, and many others. The Pi network and the Pi core team and the Pi coin, it seems to be something is fishy somewhere. It seems, because many things that the project participants expected, they have complained that it is not as they expected. For instance, the mainnet migration, for instance, the KYC, for instance, the two-factor authentication, and many other things in that category. Many project participants are not pleased because they feel that it shouldn't be the way it is. So what is your own experience? Have you found it easy? Have you found it interesting? Was it straightforward to do your KYC? Did you do your two-factor authentication easily? Was migration easy with you? Some said they got the Pi coin allocated and it moved, it was migrated, but eventually it got back again to be unverified or unmigrated. Have you had such experience? You know, all these things have raised anxiety. Then who are the sellers that are making the price to keep on dipping and going down? Are these sellers institutional sellers, or are these sellers the retailers? Does the retailer have the power and the number to sell and keep selling Pi to make the price to dip as it is now? How many retailers have transferable Pi? How many retailers have migrated Pis? So who are the people selling Pi that are making the price of Pi to dip and keep on dipping? That is the question I want you to answer in the comment section below. Now, another angle is that, are you going to give up on Pi? Am I going to give up on Pi? I had close friends who bought Pi when it was about $2 or $2.50, believing it was going to $10, $50, $100 immediately after the launch. But immediately after the launch, it dropped below. It dropped to 60 cents. And it ranged before it started going up again. But the current price that Pi is trading is less than the listing price. So do you still have hope in Pi? Many are saying that leave it for 1 year, leave it for 2 years. It's going to pick up. And I personally have compared Pi with the rise of Bitcoin. Bitcoin at the point 10,000, the very first financial transaction done with Bitcoin was that 10,000 Bitcoin was used to buy pizza. Just 2 pieces of pizza, 10,000 Bitcoin. Truly today, that is history. 10,000 Bitcoin today, even 1 Bitcoin today, can buy pizza for a whole town, can buy pizza for a whole county, can buy pizza for a whole village. So, based on this, are we supposed to keep on holding on to Pi? Even Bitcoin went up at a point up to 50,000, then it dropped back to 20. In the last 3 days, I have been watching the price of Bitcoin. It went up 82, 83, 84. It dropped back to 82. And this is how it will range. After it has ranged for some time, no one knows the direction of the market, then it may pick up and start moving to 89 to 90. Or it may drop down to 70-something thousand dollars. So it's currently ranging. So, but in the case of Pi, we have been seeing a downward move all this while. And that is why I'm making this content at this time. That what do you think? What is actually wrong with Pi? Has Pi disappointed you? Pi has disappointed so many people. So there are the pioneers are really hyping the project from my point of view. But the reality of the project seems to be different from the hype. The reality on ground shows that as at now, Pi is nothing to write home about. It is nothing to write home about if it's trading at less than 40 cents or around 40 cents. Many people who bought have lost more than 50% or even close to 70% of their investment because of the depreciation in the price. So all this together, that is why it is said that in crypto or in trading, whether it is you are trading stocks, trading forex, trading metals, whatever it is that you are trading, you are advised, whether it is even cryptocurrency, you are advised not to put money that you can afford to lose. You are advised not to put money you can afford to lose. But many people, especially in developing countries, even in advanced countries, which money can you afford to lose? Now you are saying you should put money you can afford to lose. Which of my money can I afford to lose? There's none. So in a way, they are saying that it is risky, but weigh your risk appetite before you make a decision to buy or to sell. I knew of somebody who sold his car to put it in forex. Somebody asked him to bring the money to put in forex, and he sold his car and he gave the person the money, and they traded. By the time they traded, the trade did not go well. It went down, it went south. He lost about half of the money, and he was complaining to me. But I don't know the agreements they made. I was not there when they started the agreement. So what I could do was minimal, but I was just looking at the matter the way it was. Another individual was invited to a group on Telegram where Pi was discussed. The person who invited him, after months and months, eventually told him he wanted to sell Pi to him, he wanted to buy Pi from him. So he transferred his Pi to him. For the person to make the payment, the person blocked him and he refused to pick he refused. He didn't have access to him again because they met on Telegram. That was how he was scammed. You see, when things like this happen, scammers become people become desperate. Even a person who did not plan to become a scammer, because he has placed his hope in that particular project. Maybe he has even taken some debt because of the project, thinking it was going to look up. So when it looked down, in order to save face, such individuals do all sorts of things. They do this, they do that, and they mess things up for themselves and for others. So I also have another individual who people are on Telegram, on WhatsApp, on different social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and many more. They are there saying that they want to buy pie, that they buy pie. Pie is on the exchange at very cheap price, 50 cents, 40 something cents. Why is it for me you want to buy at $1? And you also that they want to sell to, why is it you they want to sell to at $1? This is why you should be careful, so that you do not mess up yourself at any time. So I really want everyone to look at this critically. What do you want to do? What are your plans? What are the things that you think is actually wrong with pie? I feel strongly that something is wrong with pie. Or is this how crypto works? Some people said after a while it will look up again. I think this is the hype that we have been hyping this currency all this while, and then we have not seen the result we expected to see. Is this how we continue to hype this currency until we cannot hype it again, until they drain us? Currently, I am also advocating that people should buy and keep buying and keep buying and keep buying. There's something you are buying that the more you are buying, the more it is dipping. The more you are buying, the more it is dipping. So at what point are we supposed to keep on buying or stop buying? That's the question. At what point are we supposed to keep on buying or stop buying? What exactly is the problem with pie? What exactly is the solution to pie and this problem? These are the issues I want viewers to comment on in the comment section below. What do you think is pie doing? Already the harm pie has caused, from my point of view, is more than the good. And this applies to other cryptocurrencies. The harm they cause goes far beyond the good that people envisage for them. So this is why I'm asking the question that what is wrong with this pie? What is the solution to this pie problem? What can be done to make pie to stand as it's supposed to stand? What can be done to rescue and remedy pie from this grip, from this problem that pie is in at the moment? Is pie still going to go up, or is pie going to remain in the range and in the triangle that it is at the moment? Many fraudsters have risen around pie. I think they rose about Bitcoin too. They rose about Dogecoin too. They rose about Ethereum too. Many people, they rise, and the scammers, the thieves, they rise and they try to penetrate the crypto space. And for pie, many have been disappointed, I'm telling you. And that is why two-factor authentication, KYC, other things, many are disappointed with the pie cutting because there are issues that are raised, questions are asked, there's no response for a long time. I think the pie cutting also are overwhelmed by many factors. Maybe they did not envisage what they are seeing now. And all these are coupled with Binance and other major exchanges not accepting to list pie yet. Though I understand there are talks, but the talks, we don't know the details of the talk. Well, one of my checks shows that there's no talk about KYB with Binance, even though some content creators have said that there are talks about KYC with Binance, but my own check, my personal check, my personal search online did not show any talk about KYC with Binance. So with all this, what do you think can be done? Is the Pi core team overwhelmed? Is non-listing of Pi by Binance, is it okay? Some have come to argue for Pi coin and the Pi network that they don't need Binance listing. Are you sure Pi coin does not need Binance listing? How can a coin be just inside of itself and expect to make any headway? It's like having a subsistence farm, not a commercial farm, and then you are looking forward to that farm doing very well and that farm taking you places. I doubt it. I think the problem of agriculture, as we're told in Africa, was subsistence farming. So the method and the modality and the modus operandi of Binance, of Pi network, from the way we are seeing it, is like that what we have in agriculture those days, where farming is subsistence. People don't come together, they don't practice commercial agriculture, and then that affects them. Then there's also land fragmentation. Is Pi not land fragmented? You want to do everything within the Pi network without involving the external. I doubt it. It's like saying that you printed your own money and the money is going to be spent just within your family. So who in your family is going to buy, who in your family is going to sell, who in your family is going to do the transaction? That money that you want to spend within your family, compare with the money somebody else wants to spend within not just family, within the state or within other sectors and the individual. So the larger their proportion of individuals that taking part in that thing, the more or the better that thing can be. So I want us to look at all this and come up with what we feel that can be done. Honestly, as a content creator, I just need to be up and doing. I don't need to be to feel bad. I just want to be on the lookout. I want to be on the positive side. But honestly, what is happening is not positive. But like an optimistic individual that I am, I still want to believe that things are going to look up, and things looking up is not going to be in the far future. I want things to look up in the near future. I don't want a promise that is going to become real in 100 years time. I want a promise that can be real in 1 day's time and in a few days time, so that I can be able to benefit and everyone can be able to benefit and enjoy that promise. So what do you think? Let me know your views in the comment section. Have you been disappointed with Pi, or are you okay with the way Pi has been dealing? The downward trend makes me to feel bad, make me to feel sad, make me to feel somewhat. But I have traded Forex for many years, and I've lost money in Forex. I've made other businesses too, and I've lost money. I've made money in some. The same thing with crypto airdrops. We've made money in some. We lost money in many. But are we giving up on it? No. We are not giving up. We are still continuing to take part in the game. So for Pi, I think I will look at it from that angle also, and I'll keep on keeping on until we get to the last of it. I just believe and I hope it rises up again, because the way it is going down now, I also have the feeling, or some people say, that the big people, the big guys, are the ones that are making the price so deep, and then the retailers are selling to the big guys. And I was discussing with my wife in the car yesterday that it's like farming. Sometimes the big people don't farm. So what they just do is to wait for those who farm, and then they buy all their produce from them at a cheaper price. They don't take time to farm, to be on the farm, to watch for the sun, to water, to do anything. All they do is to just wait, and then when those people have done all the work, all the hard work, they come to buy from them. So is that what is happening at the moment, or is that what is not happening at the moment? I want you to think about this critically and to look at these things wholeheartedly and see how it goes. My name again is Dr. Olubenga, and I'm your host on this YouTube channel. I want you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share the link of this video to family and friends, and keep coming back for more. On this channel, I teach you how to make money online and offline. And I say that if you watch my videos for 6 months and you do not make any money and your life does not change, you stop watching. That means I'm not sent to you, but I'm sure I am sent to you. Apart from pi, there are other proteins I'm mining, such as Delta. Data mining is available. Also, S365.ai is a big thing that is coming, and I want you also to take advantage of it. And also, we have the others that we're mining too, like the Ruby. So I'll leave the link to this other mining apps in the decision section of this video, so that you can be able to take advantage of it. I'll also try to leave it in the comment section so that you can go and click and start mining those ones too. So we do not need to put our eggs in one basket, though there's another school of thought that say put your head in one basket and watch the basket. We have put a lot of our eggs in pie, and we are watching the pie and see how the pie is going now. So don't put your head in one basket, I agree. So diversify. Let's go into Ruby, let's go into Delta, let's go into S365, and many more that I'm going to introduce to you. I will talk to you in the next one. Before then, this video popping up by the side from my channel is the next you need to watch now. See you in the next one. Bye bye.